Good morning. You are listening to UpReach, a morning devotional presented by the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee, to encourage you as you face the opportunities and challenges of today. Isaiah chapter 5, verse 21 says, "Woe to those who are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight." Many of us have been trained to make decisions and respond to problems in a horizontal instead of a vertical way. Operating from a horizontal basis means we try to fix a problem through our own self-efforts by bringing greater pressure upon it through our reasoning or natural skills. Operating from a vertical position means we are seeking God for the answer and waiting for Him to impact the problem. Perhaps it is a spouse who fails to put their clothes away, or a boss who is overly critical, or an employee with whom we clash. When we operate horizontally, we attempt to shame or coerce others to change their ways. God knows the solution to the problem before it ever exists. Our responsibility, then, is to ask God for help to solve the problem and to rely on Him for the outcome. The minute we take on the responsibility, God quietly stands by to let us experience failure until we decide to seek Him for the answer. One of the best examples of the contrast between a vertical and horizontal dimension in Scripture is that of King Saul and David. See 1 Samuel chapter 25. King Saul thinks the way to preserve his kingdom is to kill David. While in pursuit of him, there are several occasions when David has the opportunity to kill Saul, but David chooses to wait upon God's timing and await his own deliverance because he understands authority. David has such respect for those who have been put in authority over him by God that he will not take matters into his own hands. Saul represents the exact opposite of this principle. He thinks David is the problem, and he seeks to get rid of him through force. As a result, he loses his kingdom because he chooses to rule horizontally instead of vertically under God's rule in his life. No matter what problem you face today, here's the challenge: stay vertical with God. This has been UpReach, a presentation of the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee. I am Kyle Bolton, the pulpit minister at Church Street, and I would like to personally invite you to come and share times of Bible study and worship with us each week. We meet every Sunday at 9 o'clock a.m. for our morning worship, followed by our Sunday school for all ages at 10:15 a.m. Then we meet again at 6 o'clock p.m. for our evening worship. We also have a midweek meeting for devotion and Bible study on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. I hope to see you there. Have a blessed day.
You gotta take the Lord with you, children, everywhere you go. You gotta take the Lord with you, children, everywhere you go. You gotta take the Lord with you, children, everywhere you go. On the street, in the home, on the job, all alone, highways, byways, byways. You gotta preach the word daily, children, everywhere you go. You gotta preach the word daily, children, everywhere you go. You gotta preach the word daily, children, everywhere you go. On the street, in the home, on the job, all alone, highways, byways, byways. You gotta make disciples daily, children, everywhere you go. You gotta make disciples daily, children, everywhere you go. You gotta make disciples daily, children, everywhere you go. On the street, in the home, on the job, all alone, highways, byways, byways. You gotta love the church deeply, children, everywhere you go. You gotta love the church deeply, children, everywhere you go. You gotta love the church deeply, children, everywhere you go. On the street, in the home, on the job, all alone, highways, byways, highways.